Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Luis Cessa gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
Here's Gerard Dyson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And, Matt, you know, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Gene Segura standing in. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The payoff pitch one more time. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes, 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's Starlin Castro, and Ellsbury's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martin is under it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble, and you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at second here with one man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in now, Robinson Cano, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
Ready with the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting sixth, the designated
At the
hitter,
plate, Danny Valencia. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here he comes on 2-0. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number one.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1. Out of play off to the right.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Settling in now, Dan Vogelbach. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gardner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Didi Gregorius, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Grounded to the right. To his right, Vogelbach. A flip to Hernandez is in time to record the out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And in the middle infield, Gene Segura. He can play short or second for you, depending on what you want to do with him. And I'll tell you what, he's got the arm and the feet to do it. I love how he's really come on as a player.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Hernandez is ready. Here's the 0-1. Hey, look out. Way inside. Ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ruiz recovers. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to left. Gardner on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Digging in to try it again. Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lays off 1-0. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder Nelson.
Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Popped high in the air. Sanchez waits on it. And the inning is over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Chase Headley. The head-to-head history with King Felix. 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 9th, designated hitter Donovan Solano.
Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
Center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 14, second baseman Starlin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has a play, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start the inning. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Number 299 in his career as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead. Into the box, 15, Kyle Seager.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Seager rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Leonis Martin as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch, and a strike to even the count. 1-1. no one out with a runner at second. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Dan Vogelbach,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Brian Mitchell answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Mitchell.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Grounder. Oh, it's off the third base bag. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. 3 runs already home here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Castro has it, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Gene Segura standing in. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Matt, that's why you pay to watch him play. It seems like he does something every game, whether it's a great catch, a great throw, a pretty swing, and here we catch a grand slam. That's why he's one of the best in the game.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mariners lead it 7-0. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a ball line foul here over the Yankee dugout. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Martin. And the inning is over. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. His club will hit when we return. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ball 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Valencia. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gardner. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Leonis Martin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
In now, Dan Vogelbach, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses in the dirt.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, they've been roping the ball all over the yard, and this one didn't get hit that hard. Just a little blooper that fell in. But, man, everything they hit is falling. This club is hot right now.
Into the box, Carlos Ruiz.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Stepping up now, Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Two men are on with 2 men out. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Two, here it is. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mariners are on top 9-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Vogelback is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Two-one home now to Gardner. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now. 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runners on first with 1 down. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. One and 2. Here it comes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Solano.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They're down 9-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it comes on 3-0. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is fouled back and out of play. None out, runners at first and second. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh and 1, here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1-1, here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gardner makes the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Into the box, Leonis Martin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch, check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2 tight with that one. 3-0. Dan Vogelbach waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in and looking for more, Dan Vogelbach. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. The relay, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Bird is there for it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. On its way is pitch number 75. And there's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready on 1 and 2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Gene Segura standing in. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Bird is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Seattle leads this one 13-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, how about Cano to first? It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Hernandez gets the sign. 2-2 on its way home. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still looking up at a 13-0 score. Back here in the Bronx, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Digging in once again, Danny Valencia. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. from the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Seattle, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Greg Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. In for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6 1/3 innings. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. A little bouncer. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jason Shreve Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Martin.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. Liner towards second, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Dan Vogelbach.
Stepping in now, Dan Vogelbach.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And a neck-high fastball that time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Ruiz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury's after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
In now, Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. Hit in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. From the stretch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mariners lead it 14-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third
Time to
baseman.
take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Chopper foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Hernandez into the windup. 2-1 on its way. This is hit on the ground, but foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Here's Robbie Cano now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Cano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Kyle Seager.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Ellsbury. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Digging in, Danny Valencia. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Has a look, now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Low for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Line towards center field. Dyson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's grounded foul. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cruz. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's set and the pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2 out with the man at first. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swung on and grounded foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Hernandez comes set. Here's the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
14-0 is the final in this one. Seattle earned the win with a big 20-hit attack. Felix Hernandez hangs win number 11 on his line, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Luis Cessa couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.